talk and addicted to gossip, but I can't be bothered. The money's irrelevant, the fame isn't part of it. Cause life is a test, there's no time to rest, I ain't even shouted yet. Devils howling everywhere I go. It don't faze me, cause I can hear the angels call. I will not bow, I will not break. This time I'm wide awake. I'll sleep when I'm dead, I'll wake until the end. They tell me that I'm in over my head. I'd rather go insane than let it go to waste. Addicted to the rush inside my brain. I'll sleep when I'm dead, fighting till I'm underground, not wasting any breath. I'm never gonna die without regrets. I'll sleep when I'm kicked in the face, turn it around and just pick up the pace. I can forget it, so fill up my plate, yeah. We're coming in hard, coming in strong. You don't believe it, don't know what you're on. I got my music, I'm proving I'm wrong. I'm ready to strike, go off like a bomb. Killing it. Devils howling everywhere I go. It don't faze me, cause I hear the angels call. I will not bow, I will not break. This time I'm wide awake. I'll sleep when I'm dead, I'll wake until the end. They tell me that I'm in over my head. I'd rather go insane than let it go to waste. Addicted to the rush inside my brain. I'll sleep when I'm dead, fighting till I'm underground, not wasting any breath. I'm never gonna die without regrets. I'll sleep when I'm counting me out. They spit out my name, they told me to stop, but I can't be tamed. I know a place where evil's lurking, a place that stinks of putrid sin. There's the skin just to watch it play, the realm of darkness creeping in. The end of existence, the urge devours me. I can't escape the taste, the bloodlust, the flesh between the teeth, satisfying inside.
Breaded bitches.
Y yo soy la última, máxima, víctima. Echa para atrás, vaya vete, echa vete. Y yo soy la soledad, única, nada más. Que tú te ganas, vaya vete, echa vete. Y yo soy la última, y yo soy la soledad. Y tú, si tú lo entiendes, vaya vete, echa vete. Yo no te conozco, que tú me miras, que tú me tiras. Frente a frente, y yo no te conozco, que tú me tiras. Yo te lo digo, vete, rabia. Que tú quieres, que tú eres soy. 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 Y yo soy el huracán, única, nada más. Tú eres nada para mí, tú eres nada para mí. Yo sé que tú entiendes, vaya vete, echa vete. Tú quieres nada para mí, yo quiero nada para ti. Yo soy el huracán, tú vas a la víctima. Tú, si tú no entiendes, vaya vete, echa vete. Yo no te conozco, que tú me miras, que tú me tiras. Frente a frente, y yo no te conozco, que tú me tiras. Yo te lo digo, vete, rabia. Que tú quieres, que tú eres soy. 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 Y yo soy la última, máxima, víctima. Y yo soy la soledad, única, nada más. Y yo soy el huracán, única, nada más. Yo sé que tú entiendes, vaya vete, echa vete. Yo no te conozco, que tú me miras, que tú me tiras. Frente a frente, y yo no te conozco, que tú me tiras. Yo te lo digo, vete, rabia. Que tú quieres, que tú eres soy. 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 Eres soy. Rabia. Que tú quieres, que yo eres soy. Rabia. Que tú quieres, que yo eres soy.
That was Rabia from Nonpoint. What's up, everybody? It's Baker. Name of the show's Tomorrow's Dream. Local heavy. Catch those last three bands at the downtown venue here. The one that's come full circle, if that gives you any clue to the name of it. It's like a full circle. If you were to make one full circle, you would be making this room downtown Little Rock. You know where it's at. That was Nonpoint. Before that was Upon a Burning Body. You can catch both of them with the first band you heard, also Autumn Kings, opening up. That's going down this Wednesday, downtown River Market. These next three acts are not metal and arguably not heavy, but it's gonna be the most banging show going Thursday in Arkansas for sure. Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia are gonna be up in Rogers at the big Arkansas conglomerate owned venue that we all love and hate. Here's the opener, Tech 9 with Ball. KBF, tomorrow's dream.
Another story from my house on 5816 Forest. Life is really crazy. My people had to raise me in the sick conditions of these streets. Dealers and killers didn't love me least. This is the story of a kid who dug Steve's beats. The school I be say truce. Right after school I go, one house from me is DJ Juice. He let the beats play every day, it give me a boost. Then the DK of the DJ I see shake loose. From hip hop he started to flip rocks. The mixing records it stopped. I did watch Steve pull up in beautiful cars on this block. Velour sweatsuits, mini gold chains, displaying big wads. The rib knots, flashing things a year ago he did not. I was curious, he went from normal to luxurious. I made my way over to him even though my stepdaddy would be furious. I said, what's up, Steve? He looked and smiled at me. I said, I miss how it used to be. You spinning HIP, HOP. He said, stacking, rolling, straight, getting it in just one more time. I say, stacking, rolling, straight, getting it in just, hey. My block is popping. Foreign cars with tires, bam. I see beautiful women hanging with Steve and his hired hands. I would always see this dude who was Steve's admired fam, and we look up to him on this block because he is a fireman. That's a big thing in 1980. My question to him might seem crazy, Mr. Dowdy. My desire's just to take a ride on your fire truck. He would just laugh and say, Lil Donnie, not too fast, cause the serious job I have, a kid in the way could really be bad. Time goes on and I see a decade passes, but it's crazy I'm next to the same family on 62nd and Agnes. Woke up to feds pulling beautiful vehicles away from next door. It's a daddy bad day. Now I'm thinking back when Steve used to say, stacking, rolling, straight, getting it in just one more time. I say, stacking, rolling, straight, getting it in just, hey. Life is really crazy. My people had to raise me in the sick conditions of these streets. Dealers and killers didn't love me least. This is the story of a kid who dug Steve's beats.
Specialize in cooking up the food to get it out so the junkie can so cool. But me, my I've been scoping out you, cause y'all be
99, my nuggets. Think about back in the days when the year was 89, little nigga on the grind. Gotta get mine, doing my crime with two in here. Steady stacking my ears, put my surf down on the clear 9-9. Hitting up the graveyard ship with real little wheel, big Wally and wishbone. Little Wally, high rollers, anyway, the voice singing so strong. Crazy bone, stack rock, take much stuff. Kept it looking on the stove in the game. It's an everyday thing when you're lifting the tank. Gotta make a grand at least daily, man. Them Cleveland hustlers, living no busters, but to the heartbeat of from the land food. And the old school, just like I just did it, big goof, look up with truth. Rest in peace, little nigga, rest, just stress that bone. Smoking no wood, cause I'm getting more than calling. I'm a nugget, but it's time to nut. And the 9-9 taking don't drop to the number one, but they gun so run, run. Cleveland is the city where they get come from, slanging them. It's 1999.
Oh yeah, East 1999 there. Bone Thugs. Are y'all confused? Did you just tune in and you're thinking, what the heck is going on? Yes, it's Baker. Yes, it's Tomorrow's Dream. Yes, the format here on this station changes at least every couple hours, but sometimes every 15 minutes. We like to have fun here. We're mostly leaning on heavy stuff in general, but we tell you about all the fun things we know of going on every week that we can squeeze them in. That was one of them. Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, and Tech 9. up in Rogers, Arkansas this Thursday. Let's talk about some more shows. Alright, so I told you also about the one going down Wednesday, right here downtown Little Rock, Non-Point with Upon a Burning Body and Autumn Kings. That was the first three bands you heard if you tuned in. Actually, it was like 10 or 11 minutes after noon. We've been getting a lot of ads here lately, so slow start and squeezing in everything we can. I got two more shows to tell you about, Friday and Saturday, kind of. And then Chad's got another one that's going down Friday, and a big fest going down this weekend that he's going to be telling you about in the second hour. So stick around for more of that. Up next, these next three bands are going to be playing Friday evening, a house show right down the street here at Stilly's Vineyard. Respect the house, $10 appreciated, but no one is turned away for lack of funds. So it's not a cover charge, and that's why it's okay for me to say it, right? Yeah, $10, 7 p.m. Saturday evening. Audacity is going to be doing their album release show. Pears is the name of their album, like the fruit, not like two of something. So yeah, we'll play one from Audacity up here in a few minutes. Right after we do one from Upset Stomach, who will be in the middle slot there. But first, this next band will be opening the show as soon as I can find it. Here it is, Revenge Bodies. Oldies but goodies. This is not their most recent stuff, which was already like 3 years old. This one's about 6 years old, but we love the ST album. We absolutely love it. Here's one didn't get to play much before. It's a fun one. You're gonna have to look it up on Bandcamp and actually read the lyrics because he spits them out so fast, but it's a really great song. Here's Party Discipline from Revenge Bodies. KBF Tomorrow's Dream. Hey, don't forget we're in Pledge Drive. Go over to kabf.org. If you get a few extra bucks to spare, it goes a long way here to help keep this show going. We're totally listener supported. This is not commercial radio, so we need you guys' donations if you like what you hear and you want to keep hearing it. All right, here's Party Discipline from Revenge Bodies, KBF.
Drake to be a player.
I ever changed it
Captain of
to
varsity basketball team.
because
Got into Yale College.
Grant me a mandate. I will use
I
it.
have to say we're capitalists.
Still like
And that's just the way it is. I know I'm not the type you usually go towards, but you're still here in my bed. On nights like these, thinking, what is it all for? Maybe it's all in my head. Sometimes I think that it's not real. So would you please tell me how you feel? 'Cause I'm waiting for you to say first. I don't wanna get hurt if you don't want me. Could you help me see what's happening in front of me? What does this mean? What does this? Telling me you love me, think I'm worried about nothing. Why am I still in my head? If we talk about it, we could ruin this whole thing. We could just stay here instead. All I want is for us to be real. So would you please tell me how you feel? 'Cause I'm waiting for you to say it first. I don't wanna get hurt if you don't want me. Could you help me see what's happening in front of me? What does this mean? What does this? And like, it's totally cool if it's just a fling, you know? But like, it doesn't feel like it's just a fling, at least to me. Like, I feel like there's more to it than that. But I don't want to tie you down. Like, if you don't feel the same, that's totally okay. I don't want to pressure you, but sometimes I think you do like me back. Waiting for you to say first. I don't wanna get hurt if you don't want me. Could you help me see what's happening in front of me? What does this mean? What does this mean?
but we don't hate you at all. We could never say that. That was Audacity. That was off of their new release, Pairs. Go check it out on wherever you listen to your music, even if that's here, right here. All right, so I had a couple more things I was gonna play for you just because I kind of ran short on shows this week, but then I found one more show. What's that? Yeah, one more show. Saturday. Let's see. I can't tell you the venue, but it is up in Fayetteville. And it's, oh man, even my clues don't work good for this one. I'll try to think of it here in a minute. It's at a place we don't talk about much in Fayetteville. You can find it if you look around hard enough on Facebook. It took me a little while as well. But these bands, Inner Oblivion and More Weight, OZK. So two Fayetteville bands. There's a third one I have not found yet, so I'm assuming maybe they're touring, called Seascape Architecture. Probably not going to have time to squeeze them in, even if I do find it, but I think I got time for some Inner Oblivion and some More Weight. So I'll play those for you up next. Like I said, that's going to be going down Saturday up in Fayetteville. If you're right here in the central area on Saturday, something in the afternoon, actually afternoon to evening, there's going to be a big Mystic Market is what they're calling it. Dead Party Media and the Groove Gazette are throwing a Mystic Market. It starts at 1 p.m. Saturday, goes all the way till 8 p.m. There's going to be 20 vendors, something like 20 people or more playing, doing, I guess there's open mic performances going on, so maybe bring your get fiddle and sign up and sing this your song. Bring your own seats and drinks and snacks and stuff. But there will be a closing performance from the band Aurora, so that'll be fun. It's going down in North Little Rock at that one yard where the shows have been happening, at the yard in North Little Rock, and not the not the one you're thinking. I really gotta find some better clues for this. Look it up on Facebook, it'll tell you more there. All right, we'll do some Inner Oblivion here in a second, but first I got one from you, from More Weight for you cats, all y'all. Stick around, Chad's got you all the way through the next hour till 2 p.m. keeping it heavy. Here is More Weight with, let's do one called When the Tension Breaks. KBF Tomorrow's Dream, voice of the people.
Isolated, studied, and kept from growing. You know I wanted to misdirection, insecure and controlling. Tensions on the verge of blowing up. Feel the world violently shaking. On the earthquake, feel the winds are making. Break for shock. The world's collapsing. When empty passes, your foundation's lacking. Break for shock. The world's collapsing. When empty passes, your foundation's lacking. I won't look back. I won't look down. I won't tread lightly anymore. Strength through action. Strength in numbers. The magnitude builds, the vibrations grow. Quake, quake, I'll never break. Now there's only so much I can see. You're so fake, for God's sake. Pull yourself together and brace to feel the waves I make.
Yeah, more weight with When the Tension Breaks. Alright, this next song was almost long enough to run us all the way right through the next hour. So I just want to hop back on one more time and say, first of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in every week. It means the world when we get calls, requests, questions, any of that kind of stuff. You can also give us a call if you maybe you don't use PayPal or don't have whatever the digital currencies needed to donate online. If you want to get a check into our hands or cash, keep in mind this is all tax deductible, so you can come up here and we'll get you a receipt for that. But yeah, your donations are the only thing that keeps this going. So if you like what you hear, easiest way to do it is go over to kbf.org and donate there. Slap that big yellow button. Helps us out a lot, keeps station going, keeps equipment upgraded, all that good stuff that we need. So stick around. Like I say, Chad's going to be rolling you through the next hour as per usual, and I will be back next week. Here is the other band playing up in Fayetteville along with More Weight this Saturday. Their name is Enter Oblivion with Cometh the Hour. KBF, tomorrow's stream.
Torture
is KABF 88.3 FM Little Rock, the voice of the people.
This is Wade Rathke with the Daily Voice for the People News Bulletin. A federal judge granted an injunction blocking the Federal Trade Commission's investigation of media matters, saying the inquiry violated the free speech rights of the liberal watchdog group, which had published research critical of Elon Musk and his social media platform X. Texas handed big business a series of legislative wins as it races to woo corporations from Delaware by restricting lawsuits and shareholder resolutions from any but the largest shareholders. Families of Israeli hostages held in Gaza have called on businesses to go on strike and join nationwide rallies to be held in an effort to compel the government to reach an agreement with Hamas for an immediate ceasefire and the release of the remaining captives. Saving children with severe acute malnutrition is simple and inexpensive. Each packet costs less than 30 cents, but contains a high-calorie mix of peanuts, sugar, milk powder, and oil, flavors appealing to children, and a blend of vitamins and minerals. A complete 6 weeks treatment for a severely malnourished child runs to less than $45. Farm Credit Mid-America, a cooperative financial services company, accused Uncle Nearest of breach of contract, saying it defaulted on a series of loans totaling $108 million, including interest. The whiskey had become popular, but was now caught in the downturn of the spirits industry. Loyalty cards from banks and airlines have raised fees astronomically as they chase each other for the high-end customer, leaving others out. Federal judge allowed a portion of the 2024 lawsuit to move forward in North Carolina, which commemorates faithful slaves. Environmental Defense Fund and the Union of Concerned Scientists accuse the Department of Energy and the EPA of flagrant violations of a law that governs advisory committees, alleging that the Trump administration secretly recruited a group of people who reject the scientific consensus on climate change to write a report downplaying global warming. Republicans try to tout Trump's biggest legislative accomplishments of his second term, but are treading carefully, aware that the law is unpopular. Striking Air Canada flight attendants are ignoring return to work orders. Voice of the People Daily Bulletin presents People's News about action and issues that demand action. This is Wade Rathke, and this bulletin is brought to you thanks to Acorn International, United Labor Unions Local 100, Social Policy Magazine, and the affiliated Media Foundation Movement, AMFM.
Hi, this is Clint from the Soundboard, and KABF has been the home station for my show since 1997. I absolutely love KABF. I've always been impressed with the variety and quality of the programs, and it's just hard to understate how amazing it is that we are 100,000 watts. There are only about 13 community stations in the nation that hold a 100,000 watt license. Anytime I'm out and about driving through the state of Arkansas, I'm always impressed with how far I can listen to KABF right on my FM radio, and I love supporting KABF financially. It takes a lot of money to keep the station on the air, and I like to do my part with a monthly tax-deductible donation. I would encourage you to look at becoming a member of KABF yourself. It's easy to do. I just set up a recurring payment through PayPal and send the station money every month to help keep bringing this quality programming and the variety of programming to the citizens of Arkansas, both on the air and online at kbf.org.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from Habibi's Durable Medical Equipment, a locally owned medical supply store located at 4317 East Broadway Street in North Little Rock, Arkansas, 72117. Since 2001, Habibi's has supported KABF and provided essential medical equipment and supplies to the community, including incontinence supplies like pull-ups, diapers for children and adults, formula, gloves, and safety aids like walkers and canes. KABF thanks Habibi's for supporting community radio. Habibi's serves residents across central Arkansas. Business hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and 9 to 1 on Fridays. Additional details are available at gohhm.com or 501-663-1553.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from Richard Tree Service, a tree care and landscaping company based in Little Rock, Arkansas. Richard Tree Service offers a variety of services, including tree trimming, tree removal, and stump removal for both residential and commercial properties. With experienced personnel and the use of modern equipment, Richard Tree Service performs routine maintenance and emergency tree work throughout Central Arkansas. More information is available by phone at 501-779-5718.
Breaking news, Arkansas. Are you ready for the pulsating sounds of the Caribbean? The Arkansas Reggae Festival 2025 is back by popular demand. Saturday, August 30th, Labor Day weekend, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Argenta Green Park, downtown North Little Rock. Featuring DJ SB Smooth, King Kuba and Mystic Heights, Yard Squad, Lion Heights, from St. Croix, Ross Attitude,
Smile on your face.
and straight from Jamaica, Perfect Giddy Mind.
So tell me what you're looking at.
Coolest event of the summer. And enjoy the Kid Zone. Early bird tickets now at arreggaefestival.com. Yeah, man, Jamaican restaurant in Little Rock and Computer World in North Little Rock. Vendors 501-626-0925. Bring your lawn chairs. The Arkansas Reggae Festival 2025. Saturday, August 30th at 300 Bishop Lindsay Ave in North Little Rock.
All right, we are well into the second hour of the Tomorrow's Dream radio show. This is Chad, and what you just heard was In Search of Statues with their song To Leave Behind, and then before that you heard Bleeding Truth with a song called Kayfabe. And those two bands are going to be playing Friday night here in Little Rock with a band called Subserviency. I couldn't find them on Bandcamp or Spotify, but hopefully soon I'll have a way to play their music. So those three bands are playing in Little Rock at a house where your eyes will be looking up. That's kind of a clue I'm trying to give you there. You can go to our Facebook page, our Instagram. We'll have the more details about exactly where it is and stuff like that. Let's see. Also, I have another festival type thing to tell you about. This time it's in Conway. It's a place where you can buy your records on a full moon or any other day they're open. And it's on Saturday. And it's a beach party theme festival. It's called the Back to School Fest. Did I say that already? There's like 7 bands playing, and I got all of those lined up on my playlist. See if you'll be able to remember. I don't know if I should come back halfway through it and talk about it or just play the next 7 bands, you know. I'm probably going to have to stop and play some commercials in the middle of all this. But what you got is you got Zilla, you got Chainsaw Lassie, Midnight Wagon, Idle Valley, Time Well Wasted, Jupiter's Flat Trap, and the Espionage Act. And I got all 7 of those coming up next. And we're going to start off with a song called Sleepwalk by Zilla. And also, we are still on our summer pledge drive, so go on over to kabf.org and make a tax-deductible donation. You can also you can get like a mug or a hat or a bumper sticker. There's all kinds of cool stuff on there when you go on there and looking at it. Be sure to leave a comment about how much you like the Tomorrow's Dream radio show so that they know how much you like our show. And yeah, so this is Sleepwalk by Zilla, and you heard it on 88.3, the voice of the people.
Sleepwalk, I can't remarks for you to come and collect. A couple dollars in your jeans, shaking hands. I know you got what I want, I know you're dying for it. Tear down your binary walls and let me in your presence. I'm scratching at your edges, I just can't stop. I know you want me. Flying through your pocket change, I know I feel the void in your lonely life. Hold me to your broken face, I'm melting your bones. Cool up in the sweat, I'm yours for the moment. 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 I'm looking through you, I just wanna connect. I wanna set you right, you wouldn't need to pretend. You're insignificant, but I see your truth. I know you got what I want, I'm crawling, waiting for you. Break down your inhibitions, I can see you're shaking. Look past, I don't wanna nerve, but I just can't stop. I know you want me. Flying to your pocket change, I know I feel the void in your lonely life. on Tim's on my feet. I'm dying. I'm time to look it up online, cause it's gonna say that I'm running out of time, cause the scratch on my knee sounds like hands to them. Don't ever rest the internet or run me down.
1, 2, 3.
Old Crow Medicine Show Circle the Wagons Tour is coming to Little Rock Saturday, August 23rd at the Hall. Tickets are available now at littlerockhall.com.
Thanks to the Barbecue Shack for supporting KABL 88.3 FM, the voice of the people. The Barbecue Shack is owned and operated by Adrian and Brittany Trevino, located at 1000 Arkansas Highway 161 in Jacksonville. The restaurant offers barbecue grill, pulled pork sandwiches, hamburgers, and desserts, and kids meals. More information can be found on their Facebook page, and their phone number is 501-982-1009. 501-982-1009. A proud supporter of KABF 88.3 FM, the voice of the people.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Flace with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Children can die from heat stroke after being mistakenly left in a car. This sometimes happens when there's a change in routine. Make it a habit to put your phone or bag in the back seat next to your baby. Ask your caregiver to always call if your child doesn't arrive as expected, and lock your car when it's parked. If you see a child alone in a car, call 911. For more on child safety, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nia Hurd-Garris with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Every year, hundreds of teens drown. If your teen hasn't learned to swim yet, it's never too late. Even if your teen is a strong swimmer, make sure to supervise kids of any age. No one should swim alone. Teach them to enter the water feet first, wear life jackets on a boat, and never use alcohol or drugs on the water. Drowning is preventable. For more, visit healthychildren.org.
Thanks to the University of Arkansas, Pulaski Technical College Center for Humanities and Arts for supporting KABF 88.3 FM. The Charts Live 2025 through 26 season begins Friday, September 5th with Don't Look Back, movie and music night, featuring a screening of the Bob Dylan documentary Don't Look Back and a live performance by Justin Bank and the Bijou Boogie Boys. The event begins at 7 p.m. at Charts, located at 3000 West Scenic Drive in North Little Rock. More information is available at uaptc.edu/charts.
Bella Vita Jewelry and Gifts, located at 108 West 6th Street, in between Handel Barbershop and Sixth House Studios in downtown Little Rock. It's your one-stop shop for intentional gifting. Our focus is our handmade and custom jewelry, but we feature an array of other gift items too. We take pride in supporting other female entrepreneurs, local artists, and fair trade companies, and you will see this reflecting in our gift offerings. We are open Tuesday through Fridays, 11 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 10 to 4. Visit us in person at our shop or online at www.bellavitajewelry.net.
Support for KABF 88.3 FM comes from the Ferndale Farmers Market, located at 27021 Canish Road in Little Rock, on the front lawn of the Ferndale Extension Building. This volunteer-led market is hosted by the Ferndale Extension Club and takes place every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, rain or shine, May through October. The Ferndale Farmers Market is part of the Arkansas Grown and Arkansas Made programs, operating with support from the Farm Credit and the Arkansas Department of Agriculture. Visitors will find a variety of seasonal vegetables, handcrafted goods, homemade items, and locally produced products in a setting known for its slower pace and scenic surroundings, just a short drive from the city of Little Rock. The market is designed to foster a family-friendly, community-centered atmosphere and welcomes new vendors throughout the season. Sally Anderson is the market manager and can be contacted for further details at Ferndale Area Farmers Markets at gmail.com. This message is provided as a community service announcement by KABF 88.3 FM, the voice of the people.
Entertainment is on the banks of Arkansas River. 2 days of high energy, good vibes, Riverfront Music Fest, live performances, boats, RVs, food, vendors, entertainment all over the place. Save the date, Labor Day weekend, August 30th and the 31st. Vendors, small business, and corporate sponsors welcome. RiverfrontMusicFest.com, 501-779-4676.
so high. All my life I've always been so scared and insecure, to the point it breaks me down and shakes me to my core. I wish I had the courage to say just what's on my mind, so I can walk beside you instead of far behind. Hey there, Mrs. Airy Blue, please get a lay. What do you wanna do? Wanna hang out here or sneak out for a while? We can watch the stars as time goes by, talk about life till we see the sunrise. 'Cause when I'm with you, it makes me feel so high. Hey there, Mrs. Airy Blue, the sun is up now and it's just me and you. You can stay with me or I can give you a ride. 'Cause the stars are gone and the sun is bright. You're still there holding my hands so tight. If I ever let go, at least we had last night. Hey there, Mrs. Airy Blue, please get a lay. What do you wanna do? Wanna hang out here or sneak out for a while? We can watch the stars as time goes by, talk about life till we see the sunrise. 'Cause when I'm with you, it makes me feel so high. When I'm with you, it makes me feel so high. Makes me feel so high. Makes me feel so high.
Okay, so there you go. What we've done there is we finished up playing all of the bands that are going to be at this beach party themed back to school fest in Conway on Saturday. That last band you heard was the Espionage Act. Before that was Jupiter's Flytrap, and before that was Time Well Wasted. Had a lot of commercials before that, but anyway, we got all of that out of the way. We are still in our summer pledge drive, so go on over to kabf.org and make a donation. Do whatever you can to help support the station and keep it going. Let's see, I was talking to somebody the other day and they said something about Hands of Filth, 90s local band that was really popular here in the Little Rock area, so I'm going to play an EP of theirs. I got it up on YouTube if you ever want to go check it out, on my Fingers of Damnation YouTube channel. Check out the Hands of Filth playlist. I got a lot of cool stuff on there. And this is a song called Motion, and you heard it on 88.3, the voice of the people.
Hey!
This is KABF 88.3 FM in Little Rock, the voice of the people for all of Arkansas.